Hi everybody, I am back for my second video. So I hope you guys checked out the first video. So tonight I'll be posting it tonight as well. So I'm not your average YouTuber, so with all that extra galore stuff, but I'm just coming to you how I am. This time my hair is done. I really like it. It's different, but so today I'll just tell you about my day. So we had a women's breakout group today. Our first session was on parenthood, which was really good. So like I told you in the introduction, I have a 2-year-old and we're in the process of potty training, and it gets really frustrating only with her because she's very smart and she always says, I'm like, hey, go and use the bathroom. And her first thing is, I'm tired. I don't have to go. I don't have to go to the potty. And it's so funny because she's so smart. So anyway, so in the parenthood, we actually discussed biblically how to talk to your children as their parent, and how you need to seek other people to help you, like a support system. So I want to really know, those of you that have children and you're in the process of potty training, I want to know, and tell me in the comments below, what strategies did you use? So one parent told me, if she poops in the potty, give her her favorite treat. So I think I'm going to do that. So she likes Welch's gummies. So I think every time she poops, I'm going to give her a gummy. So what do you guys do if you have a boy or a girl? What type of strategies did you guys have that really helped you get them potty trained? I mean, she just turned 2 in March, but she's very aware of, okay, I have to use the bathroom, but she's being lazy about it and really does not want to get on the potty. And that frustrates me as a parent. So I'm just like, okay, Lord, what do I need to do to calm myself? So now I know from the course that I did, I have to really sit back and calm my nerves, because it gets me so frustrated because I know that she knows what she's doing and she refuses to use the bathroom, but I know she knows how to use the bathroom. And we also talked about communicating with your children. So like I said on my channel, I don't want to just be talking about one thing. I want to be transparent. I want to talk about mommy, being a wife, being a woman of God, being a friend, talking about all these things, because there's a lot of people out there that really look up to other people, and it's good I'll be able to do that. So hopefully, prayerfully, I can help somebody, help a young girl. I love helping young girls. So anywho, so communicating with your children is very important, because a lot of times we as parents get really busy with our own daily life that we kind of put it on our children. So if I'm having a rough day, a frustrating day, and it has nothing to do with my child, nothing to do with my husband, I will literally get frustrated with them. They can say boo, and I'm like, why are you saying boo? That doesn't make sense. So I'm learning, I have to take a step back and take a breather and check myself and really say okay, Tanika, you really have to get this together, and ask God, ask the Holy Spirit, help me, guide me through this situation, because it can be really difficult for somebody like me to calm my nerves, because once my nerves is shot, that's it. I have nothing to say about it. So I just really try and calm my nerves with that. So what do you guys do as far as communicating with your children? with anything. It can be about school, it can be about their friends, their choices in life. If they're toddlers, if they're older, you know, what things do you do to like communicate with your children, especially like if they don't want to listen to you, you know, and be disobedient and not listen, you know, like what strategies do you guys use? So also, what else did I do today? Me and my husband actually watched a sermon of our First Lady and our Bishop with Marriage Encounter for day one. So we did that today, which was really fun. I got some rest today. And just really enjoy the day that God has given me. You know, always make sure that you're grateful when you wake up and you're grateful throughout the day. Make sure that you're thankful when you wake up and thankful throughout the day, because one, somebody did not wake up this morning. Two, your life can be so much worse than what you think it may be in this state. Remember, there's always somebody going through something worse. Not saying worse, but going through something a lot harder than you are, and you have to be grateful for the situation. You know, if you're going through something very, very difficult in life, be thankful and say, you know, Lord, I thank you for this opportunity for me to go through this, so that I know and you can help me and guide me through this. So that's very important. You know, even though that situation is difficult at that time, you know, you want to, you know, acknowledge God, like, God, I really thank you for allowing me to go through this, because I know with you, anything and all things are possible. Anything through the Lord is possible. And you always have to remember that about God and about yourself. Like, you can do anything through Christ who strengthens you any moment of the day. And you know, a lot of us get so distracted with what the world has to say concerning your life, that you move away from what God has planned for you, for your life. So for example, you know, I have discussions, deep discussions with my husband, and you know, I am an educator, so I will literally say, I don't want to be in the classroom. I really do not want to be in the classroom. So, you know, I am also an entrepreneur, so I also have my own tutoring service. So, you know, I took a step of faith, a leap of faith, and I trusted God with my business, and I transitioned out of the classroom to focus on my business. So when things started to shift, I was like, oh my gosh, like, Lord, what is going on? Because, you know, I'm taking this leap of faith. I'm trusting. But the one thing that will, you know, distract you is fear. Having the spirit of fear is not the will of God. So, you know, when you are so used to, you know, things coming in, things flowing in, money flowing in, and then all of a sudden it just stops, and you're sitting there like, okay, Lord, what do I do? So that's when you take that time for you and God and just really sit there and ask Him, you know, Lord, what do you have planned for my life? What do I need to do to better the kingdom? Not better, I mean, you can better yourself while you're bettering the kingdom, but just remember, you're on this earth to do God's purpose, and also, you know, you want to grow within God's purpose. So my thing is, I always, you know, still working on it. Nobody's perfect, so I'm still like, Lord, I know my purpose is to educate and help God's children. I already know that, but I feel like I'm so much better outside of the classroom and pouring in to the teachers and pouring in to the children outside of the classroom versus being inside the classroom. Only because when you're inside the classroom, I feel like you have people overhead and they just tell you like, okay, you can and cannot do this, you can and cannot do that, you cannot do this and do that. And I feel like it's a hindrance to me being an educator and being able to teach kids. Now, sometimes I do other things that I know that can help my children, and I just, you know, really ask the Holy Spirit to guide me. Like, what should I do? Like, I can be in a lesson and teaching it, and the Holy Spirit will check me, like, no, try this way. And like, I would try it that way, and all my kids would get it. And I'm like, Lord, I just thank you, because this way they weren't doing it that way. But the Holy Spirit, who's supposed to help and guide you, you know, showed me how to do it. So, you know, when you're going through something, you know, really sit back and ask God, like, Lord, what should I be doing? Like, am I doing it correctly? Is this where you want me to be? And, you know, change is good for the most part, especially if your change is bettering other people and not just yourself, because you don't want to be a selfish person, because you're not going to really get, not say you're not going to really get blessed that way, but you should always want to be willing to help other people. So, you know, me doing this really is like helping myself help other people, because me talking out loud with things that I do or things that I'm doing is really like helping me. So I'm hoping that it's, you know, helping other people on here as well. So like I said, the comments below, how do you communicate with your children? If you're potty training, what strategies are you using? I also want to know, like, where you're from. Are you married? Are you, you know, in a church home? What things you want me to talk about, to go over, anything. So I'm going to try and be, like, consistent, because that's what I'm trying to work on. Well, I'm working on it. Not trying. I'm going to be working on consistency in my life. So I want to do more videos. Like I said, I'm not the type of person to like do all those glamour like introduction. It's like, it's 10 something at night, and like, this is who I am at 10 o'clock. And then when I'm done with you guys and talking to you guys, I'm going to put my bonnet back on my head, and I'm going to lay in the bed, and I'm going to, you know, say my prayers, and I'm going to relax, because I have church tomorrow. And I'm very active in church, you know, so I have to get my rest and my sleep. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't really talk a lot, but if I have like a topic and I just like go with it, I'm going to like go with that topic. So if there's any topics that you guys like really like to, you know, discuss, let me know in the comments. And please subscribe, please share, and you know, we're gonna work this all out together. I'm new, so I just want the support from everybody, because this is something different for me. I really don't do like hair, makeup, nail stuff, you know, like everybody else, but I do love inspiring other people to love the Lord, love their self, be confident in yourself while you're learning yourself. Like, I'm doing that too. Like, I'm getting more confidence in myself to love myself better. Because if you don't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else? So I'm learning that, so we all can learn that together. So I hope you love this video. I hope you guys have a blessed night. And may God continue to be with you through your night, through your sleep, that you wake up rejuvenated. And that you have a peaceful sleep. Never, I would say before I go, never go to bed upset. You know, kind of de-stress yourself if you're stressed about anything. You know, get a cup of tea or something to like woosah your mind and stuff like that. So yeah. So everybody have a good night. I love all of you guys, and thanks for those who will subscribe and will share and will comment and support. So God bless.